Welcome back, Halo followers. Today we have some pretty big news regarding Halo Infinite's multiplayer technical preview. The second one has been confirmed for releasing in September. In fact, they dropped a specific release date as well as other news regarding this, and we're going to be recapping exactly what we can expect in this. So if you like BTB, you are probably going to like this flight. Sketch just came out and said this. He said, "Ready up, our next Halo Infinite multiplayer flight is coming soon. We need everyone's help. Let's see how hard we can push our services and infrastructure so things will fall down during the preview instead of in December," right? Kind of scary there, of course, but that's why we're playing the preview early, right? And he says, in case you missed it, bots will be back with some improvements. Academy will return with some updates and the addition of training mode, and there will be much bigger focus on arena PvP this time, including a new map and some objective modes. BTB is also on the menu. For now, we urgently need as many insiders signed up and ready to go by September 13th. It takes a fair amount of time to work through all the other steps on our side. We'll have more info to come. Stay tuned. And thank you. Actually said this a while ago, but it's now relevant once again. So he actually said this. So what next? We have teams across the studio digging into game data, crash logs, bug tickets, and feedback threads to turn to actionable items as warranted. Good news is, with this build being a couple months behind, many common issues and themes are already addressed. And that will probably be the case here on this second preview coming very soon. He also said, our hope is to land at least another larger scale flight, properly focused on PvP and other aspects of the multiplayer experience. So think, of course, big team battle, but social, think capture the flag, things like that. And he says no timing yet, except for the fact that today we did get timing, and that is releasing on September 24th. They said it is targeted for that day, which is only, believe it or not, about 2 weeks away, which is very exciting. But they do say targeted, which makes me think that, again, it's, up in the air. It could change, especially with the fact that hundreds of thousands of people are going to be jumping on within the matter of minutes. The system will likely become congested and will probably only be playable for a few if the same problem happens with the first technical preview with this one. So think about September 24th to 25th is probably a good range to think about. Between those 2 days, it will most likely be playable to you and everyone else that does get in, right? But there is a video that breaks down and sign up properly, because 343 has been saying this for a while now, that there's a lot of people signed up, but a lot of people are not signed up correctly. And if you are not signed up correctly, you will not get in. So they went as far as making a tutorial that they posted on their official YouTube channel that is unlisted, but I've put a link for it down in the description for your convenience. But essentially, you need to be registered and set up properly in just a few days here. September 13th is the deadline date. Now, on this next flight, we actually have very little information as to what is exactly coming, like regarding maps, new weapons we haven't tried out before, as well as vehicle combat, also big team battle and things like that. Is that all coming? Well, regarding what I just recapped a few moments ago with, Sketch, the community manager at 343, it seems that there is a lot of stuff coming. In fact, on Twitter, they posted this: our calendars are officially marked in regards to the Rockstar energy drink that is apparently some announcement is coming. So, marketing is really starting to roll out now. But I wonder, since they shared this, I wonder if this is implying that perhaps we will get that Valhalla 3.0 or whatever you want to call it map. I think there is actually an official name for it, but I forgot. But anyway, playing with the chopper sounds amazing. Playing with the Wasp again, as well as the Rocket, Warthog, and Ghost. These are all things that we saw in the multiplayer trailer, and I would think is pretty expected as far as maybe getting a flight out and testing 24 players in a big team battle map, which has never been done before in Halo. It's always been limited to less than that, like 16, right? Or I guess there's always been Warzone, but I won't talk about any of the specifics of the leaks, but it looks like there is about 50 to 60 weapons in this game, according to the data miners that have found stuff. So there is a lot of content in this game. We most likely will not be seeing everything, of course, in the technical previews. And at this pace, it most likely means that this this is probably the second last one, I guess. They might have one in October, maybe one in November, but considering that this takes up a lot of time, as well as they said just a couple weeks ago that campaign gameplay and trailers and multiplayer trailers and stuff like that does take up development time, and really there is a lot of evidence that 343 has struggled with development and these technical previews. And keep in mind that while these technical previews are a few months behind, there is still a lot to work on, I think, and especially with campaign, there's probably a lot of work. And of course, the delay of Forge as well as campaign co-op implies that they are struggling on the other aspects. But multiplayer might be the most refined and polished thing in this game, as I really enjoyed the first one. So just to recap, September 24th, mark your calendar, but also you really ought to probably check out your Halo Insider profile and make sure that you got it all up to snuff, because if not, you will not be invited if it's not complete by September 13th. That's the cutoff date, all right? So I believe they are inviting a lot more people than they were last time. I haven't been able to find any information about that besides them saying a while ago that each of these flights would become bigger and bigger as time went on, but we don't really know the specifics. We just know that September 24th is the day to play this game. Maybe they already fixed the issues that caused the first flight to pretty much not be able to be playable for the first day, so maybe September 25th. So keep that in mind if you take a day off of work or school or whatever, because, yeah, I mean, these are technical previews. They're meant to be broken here, right? Guys, let me know down in the comment section below what you are excited for, what you are expecting. I'm most looking forward to getting back in the chopper, and it's crazy to say, considering the fact that the chopper is a fan favorite, it's only been in one Halo game ever, and that being Halo 3. So I'm excited to see this map as well, if we are in fact playing on that big team battle map, and also if this game is focused on PvP. Why, I did enjoy the bots and thought they were pretty good. I mean, nothing is really comparable to classic player versus player. That's when things get very dynamic and fun. But I'll catch you guys in the next one soon. I hope you enjoy the news, and be sure to subscribe, join me on the journey of following Halo, and smash that like button blue. I'll catch you guys soon. Peace.